Hello, welcome to the Philippines vlog. We've just arrived at our hostel in Moalboal and it's actually really nice. Let me show you around. This is Ian in our, hello. It's got like actual steps up to the bed and they're like concrete so they won't wobble, as Molly pointed out. It's the same all around. Apparently they've got a chill out area upstairs which we're going to go look at, which has hammocks and stuff, and they also do food and drinks, which is good. And we're going to do a canyoneering tour with them tomorrow morning, hopefully. Basically we arrived into Cebu last night at literally what, 1:30 in the morning, and literally stayed one night in Happiness Hostel in Cebu, and then got a 9 AM bus from Cebu to Moalboal this morning and arrived, how long was it then, like 4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours.
4 hours on a bus, a bumpy bus. I had aircon though, so it was okay. And it was, how much was it each?
400 or whatever.
It was
200 pesos or something.
Yeah, it was very cheap. It was like £3 I think each or something, for a 4-hour bus, which is pretty decent. And then we just got a tuk-tuk from the bus station to a hostel, which costed like £3. And then, but we had to just pay an environmental fee, which was 75 pesos, which is fine. It's very cheap. We just didn't really have the cash for it and didn't know, so it was a bit of a faff. But yes, anyway, we got here happy and safe and sound, and fairly smooth journey, I'd say. We're just gonna explore and then probably go down to the beach. Oh, and have some lunch first, actually. But now we're in our island girl eras, wearing our island girl clothes, aren't we, Ian?
Of course.
Molly is behind here getting changed. Island girls and Ian. So it looks quite nice, so hopefully it will be. We're here for 3 nights and then we move on to Oslob. Why are you hiding? Molly? Like, why can't I just see your toes? You getting changed? Yeah. Anyway, arrived safe. Moalboal, 3 days. Let's go. So, it is. And a watermelon juice. We're still waiting for hours. Pulled pork. Oh no. Pulled pork baguette, chips and slaw. Ian's chasing napkins. We got chicken burger and chips. Ollie's still cracking on. This tastes like cider, but it's beer. Apple flavoured big San Miguel. There's also hammocks. Day 2 in Moalboal. I have a bowl of smoothie. I didn't vlog much yesterday, sorry. It's a hostel, so it's more difficult and also really, really busy. But I got a ring crafted out of a coin on the beach. So pretty. Going canyoneering today. The hostel room was nice, but it was very loud music until the early hours of the morning, which was slightly inconvenient. But other than that, lovely to wake up in the Philippines. Hello. We've just been canyoneering. It was very good. Ian did so well. He's just learning to swim, so he wasn't sure whether to go or not. And then last minute I asked them, and one of the women here who works here said she went and she can't swim. And also one of the guides said he couldn't swim, but he just depended on the life jacket to keep him afloat. So Ian was like, fine, I'll come. And they were all really good with him actually, and they like, always was someone there to catch him at the bottom and pull him along. We had like life jackets on obviously, but there was always somebody there to catch him and pull him along. Molly, so there was 2 people, the whole group, that had to give their phones in to like, so they could take pictures of everyone, and Molly's was one of them, so she's got all of the pictures from the thing.
Train of people.
Sorry, my battery died, I had to change it. Molly has all the pictures of everybody from it, so she needs to WhatsApp them to everyone, but it's good because at least then we have all the pictures. And then I had my phone in like a little plastic thing with it, she gave it for free actually, a little waterproof cover, so I got a few pictures and videos of Molly and Ian jumping in, but it was really good, and I definitely recommend it to anybody that's thinking about doing it, even if you can't swim. We did an 8-meter jump, which was the highest one we did today, which was a bit scary, but it was really good. And then the highest was 15 meters, but because it was a bit like cloudy, they didn't let us do it because it was not guaranteed to be safe. Yeah, cloudy water. And we just went with our hostel, which is a Chief Mile one, and that was really good. I mean, all the hostels do their own ones, but we just went with our hostel and it was very nice, and it was like worked out being 20 quid each, and then you got lunch as well, and it was just really good. So definitely do it if you're in Moalboal. I think we're just going to chill for the rest of the day. Sorry I didn't vlog much yesterday. It's hard when you're in a hostel room. And we met a nice English couple actually who was staying in the Hangover hostel, but their friend recommended them to come do this one, so they did. But yeah, I think tomorrow morning we're going to go, because apparently it's easier to see turtles at like 8 AM, so we're going to go to the sea at 8 AM. Yeah, we're going to go down to the sea in the morning and look for turtles, and then go and try and find the sardines again, because me and Molly went out there and everyone is absolutely outraged that we didn't see any, because everyone's like, how could you miss them? So we're going to go look for the sardines and then the turtles in the morning, and then I think we're going to go to a place called White Beach, which is a bit north, so probably have to get tucked up there, but apparently it's like more like typical sandy beach, because this one's a bit shelly. But yeah, just chilling really. A couple of more nights here, although there was a live band on last night till like 1 AM and it was so loud. We were trying to get an early night because we only had 4 hours sleep the night before, but we had a good night's sleep last night, and we can have a good night's sleep tonight hopefully. Yeah, fun fact, when me and Ian are in a hostel together, we put our bags on one of our bunks and then we just sleep in one bunk together. Molly had her own little bunk, didn't you?
Yes. It got really hot though because we're having the curtain closed.
Yeah, it stops the aircon coming out.
I had to bust my fan out in the middle of the night.
Waka waka. We'll check in with you later. We've just been to the beach to watch the sunset. Had one of these.
Bought an anklet.
Yeah, I don't like beer, but this tastes like cider because it's apple flavoured. So it's as close as we're gonna get. And then we got, there's many children selling bracelets and anklets and necklaces, so we bought a shell. And you see, I can't get my foot up.
Beautiful.
And Ian got a little,
Got conned into buying
this one.
set a child.
Yeah, he said, you fist bumped me yesterday, you said you'd buy one tomorrow.
I'm a man of my word.
I remember, he also said it, we also said it to 2 other girls who were not happy with us today.
And this was the boy that said, "You don't buy, you die."
Yeah.
Yesterday.
It looked so sad though. And
I know.
He was like, you fist bumped me, and he was like, okay, I'll buy one. The White Beach. So many stray dogs. Just about. Let me show you. There's one. There's one. There's 2. There was many more too. They all came from that direction. We've just been in the ocean a bit, we've just been sunbathing down here, and now we're going to go and try and find some food. It's been a lovely, relaxing day, a bit overcast but nothing too much, and it's thundering, so we're worried it's going to storm a little bit. We got a tuk-tuk here on a tricycle from Moalboal, which cost us 500 return, because it was like 100 per person, so it was going to be 600, but they did it us for 500. You can literally just get here by tricycle or motorbike, it's quite cheap. Good sunset spot. Here we are in the Chili's bar, looking golden, literally. Having another little apple San Miguel. We are all extremely burnt, literally so burnt, and also bitten to death by mosquitoes. So we, Molly's forgot to put her body spray on, but we all had showers and then lathered ourselves in after sun for like an hour, just sat in it. Now we've come out for tea and a drink. Ian had a little snooze.
Yeah.
And I went up to the chill zone and sat being bag and read like in the little bit. It was lovely.
You did look very peaceful when we came up.
You didn't even see me.
We thought she looked very
Oh no, I
peaceful,
thought she was in the
we thought
hammock
she was
asleep. And then I looked to the left coincidentally, otherwise I would have walked straight over to that girl and been like, boop. But then I was like looking at the foot trying to see the tattoos and I couldn't, but I just thought it was the angle. Anyway, good job that didn't happen. And then we returned our snorkels to the man who'd apparently been to the hostel to get them a couple of times, but we were asleep. We booked our private transfer thing. So basically a bus. To get to Oslob from Moalboal, you have to get a bus, 2 buses, a tricycle to the bus station, and then 2 buses, and then a tricycle to your accommodation in Oslob. And the buses are £3 each. That'd be £6, and then the tricycles and the hassle. So if we get the this like private minivan thing, you can get it for £11 each, which we thought wasn't bad. Easier. It's aircon, got room for our bags, and it drops you off right at your accommodation. So we're gonna do that. There's like loads of people that offer them, but we just went with that guy because it was cheapest. So that should make tomorrow a lot easier. Hello guys, I'm being the vlogger for today because Phoebe has got a pretty bum. She's not feeling well. She's a poorly pooper. So I'm taking over. We're getting a private taxi from Moalboal to Oslo. Look, it's for 7 people. There's Janice. Give the vlog away. We've got aircon and loads of room, and apparently it will take an hour and 40 treating ourselves, and I think Phoebe's glad of that because she's not feeling well and probably wouldn't want to sit on a stuffy bus. So a good move, I think. But overall, we've loved Moalboal, haven't we? We've had a great time, even though we're all insanely sunburned. And on to Oslo. Talk to you there. Bye. Molly's cooking her own lunch. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet.
I'm trying not to give myself food poisoning.
At least she knows it's cooked properly.
Lovely, thank you.
Hello, we have had a swim near our hotel. There's a even on me. There's Phoebe and Janice. Hello guys.
We went for some lunch, went to the shop to get some snacks for tomorrow, and now we're just chilling by the sea. Had a little swim.
Phoebe's still feeling a bit poorly, but a bit better than she was. We went to a place for lunch and I had to cook my own food, which was an interesting experience, but I hopefully won't give myself food poisoning. We're going on the whale shark trip in the morning, so that starts at 4:30, so we'll be having an early night tonight.
Hello from me this time. No, me. I am feeling a little better. I have eaten a little thing of Pringles, and that's it actually, but I feel a little better.
You had some watermelon.
I had some watermelon. I forgot to mention we did see the sardines when we were in Moalboal, and we also saw a turtle, which was amazing. And it looked, some girl that we met said the most perfect description of seeing a turtle was like when it's underwater, it's like it's in a Disney movie or something, and then when it like pops its head up to breathe, it's like it's in like the real world and it shouldn't be there because it just, I don't know, it's too magical. But anyway, we did, and Molly's filled you in on the fact that we're in Oslob today, I think, and what we're doing tomorrow morning. So we're gonna get a very early night because we have to get up by 4:30. It's literally like 6 o'clock now and we're all in bed nearly. So hopefully we'll get a decent amount of sleep. I'm in a private room tonight because the last 2 nights we were in the hostel. The hostel was really nice, by the way. It was Chief Mal, but some like literally 7 Irish people, lads, came in the middle of the night arrived in the middle of the night, and then the night after that they came in at like 3:30 in the morning because they'd been out drinking and stuff. So it was a bit disruptive, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's quite funny actually. One of them was snoring, so one of them was saying to one closer to them, like, tell him to shut up. This was literally in the middle of the night, and he was like, no. So he went over and slapped him on the face or something, and he literally was like, ah, 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 like thinking he was being attacked, which made way more noise than him snoring. So it was a weird middle of the night occurrence, but it was quite funny enough. Hello, we're at Moalboal Falls, if that's how you say it, probably not. But we've just, what is he doing?
He's in the water with his t-shirt.
Well, obviously. We've just been to the whale sharks, as you'll have seen, which was really, really cool. It was. Ian got in even though he can't swim very well, and it was so neat. Well done you.
Thank you.
We had life jackets and snorkels and stuff. But yeah, that was really good. And there's only 3 of us on our little bus thing, so he's just brought us to these falls as well, which are beautiful.
Getting a motorbike down the mountain.
We did, which paid 50, so it was, what was it, 1,100 for the transport.
I thought it was 1,500 between 3 of us, so 500 each.
Oh yeah.
500 each for the whale sharks.
50 for in here each, 50 for the bike up and 50 for the bike down.
Yeah.
Because it's down a massive little hill. My house is
There's
little.
1,150 and we're having a great time.
Oh, well worth it. It's like £17 altogether or something, so very good. Not at the goats, Janice. Hello, goaties. We've just zipped up our nuggets, our bags. Ian's was the hardest to close. I will put a little sped up video right now. I was trying to close it. It was very difficult. Usually mine's a 3-man job, but it was Ian's this time. Mine was just a 2-man job. But yes, we got back from the whale sharks and the waterfall, and then we went for some breakfast, and a questionable breakfast. Touch wood, I'm feeling better today. And we're gonna go stand on the side of the road, flag down a bus to Lillowinport, and then go to Dumagata, and then get a ferry from there to Siquijor. So wish us luck. And then a trike from our hotel is picking us up from there, so that's one less thing to worry about on the other side. They literally keep messaging me every half an hour, like, which ferry you get? And I'm like, I don't know until I get to the ferry port.
They're very attentive though.
Well, yeah, but I feel like I'm burdening them because I'm not like answering them. Anyway, we're going to go. See you later. We just managed to get on a ferry to Dumbagate. Literally just taken off. Set off. Moments after we got on it, so that was very good timing for us. We got a little tricycle to Lilloan Port. Yeah, it took like an hour from where we were staying, which was Melbourne in Oslob. Cost us 600 peso. But they're going to wait for us, weren't we? But yeah, the woman from she was very helpful. Down. And yeah, like a down a tricycle, which brought us here 600. Then we paid 310 for all three of us to go on this ferry, which is like 120. And then we had to pay a 5 peso like port fee, which is literally like nothing. So that's fine. And then we have to get a tricycle over to a different port when we get here and get a ferry to Lilloan. So we've done 2 out of 4 so far. Hello, sorry I haven't checked in a while. So basically we travelled from Oslob to Siquijor, main port, and then where we're staying now had a service where they could come and pick us up on a tricycle from there. So they were holding a nice little piece of paper. Yeah, that was 300 between the three of us. So they hold a nice piece of paper saying like, welcome Phoebe, Ian and Molly. They asked for my companions' names on like booking.com so they could put your names on it, which was nice. And then we got here and we got a welcome drink and a wet flannel and a wet towel, a cooling towel. It was really nice because, oh my god, yesterday was like one of the sweatiest days of our lives. We just couldn't cool down. It was so hot. For some reason we thought carrying our backpacks like nuggets with the straps wrapped away would be easier. It absolutely was not. I put my backpack on and I was like, oh, it's almost like they were designed for this. Ian just wasn't doing it because he had some clothes in the back of his, or his back straps were zipped up. But yeah, we eventually got here very sweaty and hot and tired because we got up at 4 AM that morning to go to the whale sharks. Although we did go to bed at like 8 o'clock the night before, so we did get 8 hours sleep, but it's still so early. And then we came here. What did we do? Went down to the beach, had a shower, went down to the beach, watched the sunset, yes. Had some tea, and then came back to the room. And then this morning, well, last night, it was thundering and lightning, and then it rained really hard this morning, so we had a bit of a lazy morning. This is my bubble, by the way. Looks like I have something on my head. And then we rented motorbikes for the day, and that was $3.50 per bike, which is pretty good. On the internet it says you're averaging $3.50 to $5.50 depending on the season. So we rented those. Ian was a passenger princess.
Very good.
And we put in 200 pesos worth of fuel each, which we realised was probably far too much because we were going to have a relaxing day in between the 2 bike days, but because we barely used any fuel, we're going to have another bike day tomorrow. But it was pretty chill anyway. And then we went straight to, anyone remember the name of the falls?
I can tell you.
She could tell us.
Yeah, sure.
This is the room, by the way. Me and Ian have a double bed. Woohoo! There's a single bed here for my stuff. Molly chose distance this time. Probably wise.
It was called Cambergay balls.
Hamburger.
I don't know, something like that.
Which was very cool, and we got there before it got too busy actually, and it was very pretty. And me and Molly did the big ropes. Well, no, I did the smaller rope swing. Molly did the big rope swing. It's very hard to control how you land when you're going on these swings. But we kind of chilled in the pool. Me and Ian went on one of the little rafty things, which was fun.
Yeah,
It was fun. Got some good pictures and videos. They're very into the spinning around and stuff. I'll insert them. And then we just kind of went up to the top of the falls and chilled and stuff. And then we went for some lunch at the top. It was 20 pesos to enter that. And then they try and be like, oh, do you want a guide? But you don't need a guide. But I mean, they could... A guide. They could take some pics of you and stuff, but you don't really need one. And the swing was 50 pesos for like unlimited swings on like those two sides, so it was just on the same side. And then we also got charged 20 pesos for putting our bags on a bench. So there's just little things here and
I
there.
paid her 50.
Did you?
And I said, oh, there's a tip. I said, no. Remember?
Why?
She said it was 20 and then, oh, can you give a tip? And I went, there's 50, and then she just was...
I don't get it. Then we came back up and had some lunch at the top, and then we drove to the enchanted tree, which was pretty cool, with some fishies that nibble your feet. Molly had like a, what was it? A cut already?
Rocks and my skin's
Flapped off. And then it like, fish bit it and yanked some off. Disgusting. But other than that, it was actually really nice, peaceful. We got talking to a guy that was making whale sharks lanterns.
From Sussex.
And he was from Sussex, and he was living over here and has a gallery down somewhere near our hostel. He was nice, to be fair, and he's a Canadian friend. And then we aimed to go to this, what was it called? Tubod, like spring thing. Ended up near some other falls, and then just spontaneously did this other falls thing, which was pretty funny, and it started to get dark at the end. But I ended up jumping off of like 10-meter waterfall. He proper tricked us into that. He was like, oh, there's a lower one, and then took us to the top of the waterfall and was like, there you go. I was like, the fuck? But I did it. Molly bottled it and also nearly fell off, which I'll also insert. But then she did one that was slightly lower. But she did do the big swing at the falls. There was like 12 waterfalls that we climbed up, which was pretty fun. Lots of spiders and lots of fun. But the guide was really nice. We paid him, it was 20 pesos. What was the tree thing? 20?
Yeah.
And then the guy, they just wanted 20 pesos each, and then a tip to the guide, and we gave him 500, which is quite a lot, because he saved Molly's life basically, so we thought he deserved it. And he was also very good. It's also not quite a lot, it's just right, I'd say. And then we drove home. Time escaped us today, and we just came back and had some tea, and now we're back in bed, showered and clean. And we're going to go out on the bikes again tomorrow, so we need to figure out where we'd like to go. I think Ian's going to try and get a haircut somewhere, so if you see him looking a bit questionable in some future vlogs, you'll either have a bowl cut or you'll be looking sharp. Let's hope it's looking sharp.
Let's hope so. We'll take a bowl cut to
But I think we're going to somewhere with a cliff at a beach and stuff. Anyway, gonna log off and speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It's the next day. It's Friday, and we are off on the bikes again. We're going to go to a cliff diving place. Not that we're going to cliff dive, because we're not into that. But it's got a nice beach there too. So we're going to go. And Ian's hopefully going to get a haircut. So we'll keep you posted. Bye. currently at a beach. It's very nice. You have to pay. How much do we pay to get in?
50.
50 pesos each to get in, and 20 for bike parking, which is not bad. And it's very nice. It has been extremely sunny, but there's a massive cloud has literally just come over and blocked out the sun. But you can like cliff jump off the edge of this cliff. Molly's got a drone that she's going to try and fly. But it's very nice, and Ian has just been talking to turns out to be the president of the Siquijor football club and also pastor of a church. He does want Ian to go join the football club, but he said this beach is good because it's a bit less touristy, so that's nice. And it's not like sand, it's like corally bits and bobs, but still very nice. Yeah, definitely recommend coming here.
To come back out.
Molly wants the sun to come back out so she can fly her drone. Good morning. It is 7:55 and we're in the ferry port terminal building at Siquijor ferry terminal. And we're going to Bohol today. It's almost long-winded way of saying that. We're going to Bohol. It costs 800 pesos and 100 for your luggage and 15 pesos terminal fee. So off to a good start. Hopefully the ferry is smooth. 2 hours I think until we get to Bohol.